So before you can know the importance of modesty, you first have to know, what does modesty mean? Modesty is the behavior, manner, or appearance intended to avoid impropriety or indecency. Impropriety, when you look at the synonyms, it means transgression or sin. There's also crime, offense, and other words that are bad, of course, like wrongdoing, misconduct, etc. What does it mean? Having a behavior, manner, or appearance intended to avoid sin. Like, what does that mean? So for us to find that out, we're going to have to look at what indecency means. The synonyms for indecent is vulgar, crude, lewd, racy, risque, and you also see some of the terms I can't use on here. So just by seeing words like lewd, racy, and risque, we automatically must know that it means in a sexual way. Even one of the synonyms is the word skin. So when you put that all together, in terms of what you wear, modesty is dressing in a way that avoids sexual attention. Because of course those sexual attention can result in fornication, prostitution, adultery, and all kinds of other sexual sins. Like what we wear as women can play a role when you walk past somebody. You cause a man to sin by having to make a second look to see your behind. We don't want to be the person that's causing another person to lust. We don't want to tempt them in any kind of sexual way. We don't want to cause temptations to come to us if they were to approach us. How you dress determines how you're treated. Like when they say first impressions during interviews, that is so true. During your interview, you're going to try to dress all professional, so when they see you, they can think you're professional, and they're already going to have an idea of who you are and what you're about just based off of the way you dress. But it's that same way no matter where you go. When people see you, they're automatically going to make an assumption about you even though they don't know you. So for instance, if you're walking on a sidewalk and you have like really short, tight dress on and you have on some high heels and you're walking by yourself, it's safe to say that you're a worker. If you're wearing immodest clothes that point out different parts of your body, you can, 9 times out of 10, anybody who's coming up to you, they're coming up to you for the wrong reasons. Not any type of long-term reason, not no marriage, not with respect, but instead with disrespect and with just one-time things. You should respect yourself enough that you don't want to be someone who's just like a candy bar. You eat the candy bar and you just toss it in the trash. You should want to be something like a couch. It get dirty. You get dirty, you clean it off. You buy a couch, you pay a lot of money for that couch, and you take care of the couch. It gets dirty, you spill something on it, you clean it off, and even if it don't come all the way off, you still gonna be with it in the long run. That's how marriage is. We don't want to be no $1 candy bar and get eaten up, thrown away. Nobody even remembers that they ate it a week ago. Like, no. Also, if you're wearing a modest dress, then people are more likely to treat you more with respect. Like, women typically have this, I'm strong, I'm independent, I don't need a man type of attitude. And with that attitude, people aren't going to be trying to help you in general like that. But when you're wearing like a modest dress and you just carry yourself more feminine, more soft, and more dependent on men, then you get more doors open up for you. People are more happy to help you. They know that you're not going to have an attitude, and if they see you needing help, they're more likely to interject and help you. What you wear puts a certain spirit on you. So, for example, the one with the short dress on and the high heels walking outside the street, she's more likely to do those type of things because she has those clothes on. Wearing promiscuous clothes, you'll end up doing promiscuous things, whether that's just flirting a lot, kissing strangers, going out partying, going to the club, doing inappropriate dancing like twerking, and things like that. So it's just all based off of what you wear. But like if you're wearing a long dress that's modest, You're more likely to sit with your legs closed. You're more gentle in attitude. When you go out places, you might have a softer voice instead of being as loud. Like, it changes everything. Like, you won't sit the same, you won't walk the same. When you put on very inappropriate clothing, you're more likely to walk differently. So you know, like, people do what you call, well, I call it a switch. I don't know what y'all call it, but you know, you twisting your hips, making sure everybody can see what you got. Like, that's not modest. In the Bible, it says you're supposed to wear modest apparel and you're supposed to be shamefaced. But if you're out there trying to walk a certain way to get attention, you're wearing fake eyelashes trying to get attention, like, no, you're not being shamefaced. You're trying to be in the face of other men. And you're trying to get sexual attention. And in return, you and that person are engaging in sin. Now, for me personally, when I put on modest long dresses, I just feel like a princess. Which I am a princess, so it's more so helping me come back to who I am and my heritage. Like, pants aren't modest either because they literally show your entire shape. You know, the shape of someone's waist, their hips, their booty. Like, you see all of that in pants. And you know, just like with the apple bottom jeans with that song, like, you walk past, you can see everything. So, at this point, you're probably asking, then what do you classify as modest? So in the Bible, it says that women aren't supposed to wear what men wear, and men aren't supposed to wear what women wear. Aaron and his sons, they wore breeches. So if you look this up, they're talking about pants, trousers, shorts, anything of the nature that has like two legs separated. Which you've heard the phrase as well, men wear the pants in a relationship. So where would that leave women? Exactly. Women would be wearing dresses. So what are the guidelines for those dresses? First off, you don't want too much back showing. You don't want your bra strap showing. You don't want cleavage. You don't want it to be too tight on any spot. So that could be like your breasts, that could be your butt, your hips. You don't want your dress to be too tight in any spot that could draw sexual attention. You don't want to be able to see your body jiggle in your clothing. So everybody is shaped differently. You have to figure out what's the best clothing for you to wear in order to not have jiggling. And your clothes shouldn't be sheer. If you can see above your knee, then it's not modest. If you can see through to your breast, it's not modest. If you can see your belly button, it's not modest. As far as leggings, leggings are undergarments, so they shouldn't be worn by itself. And when you wear leggings or any type of tights, don't wear the kind that looks like you're a stripper, so that wouldn't be fishnets, anything of that sort. And when it comes to shoes, I wouldn't say that you can't wear heels. I would say don't wear heels that look like stripper heels. I also wouldn't suggest that you wear the tops that don't have any straps at all. They're just strapless. I wouldn't suggest those, as most of them typically come like right here. So I wouldn't suggest that because one, that's just too close to your cleavage area, and two, it's just too much back out. You don't want too much skin out. Your dress needs to be long enough to be below your knees when you sit down. Because even if it's below your knees when you're standing, if you sit down and it goes above your knee, you're then able to see your thighs. I wouldn't suggest wearing fake eyelashes either, because first off, the origin of them, it started with, and they would use it to more so keep certain fluids out of their eyes. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest wearing it for that reason, as well as women in their eyes, like just drawing attention to your eyes. And like I said, the way you act is based off of what you have on as well. So having that on, you're more likely to give people flirty looks and send certain seductive messages. I like the way somebody said it. They said that the way women dress should be like a gift. So you're wrapped up in a box, nobody can really see what's in there, what you're shaped like, any of that. And the only person who'll be able to unwrap that gift is your husband. So he should be the only one who knows exactly how you're shaped, all your curves, all of that. And this leads me to a common myth. Just because you're dressing modestly and you're wearing dresses or skirts does not mean you have to dress like a grandma. There's plenty of websites out here. It's 2023. Like, there's plenty of websites. There's plenty of everything for you to be able to figure out how to dress pretty and still be covered up. There's no excuse for not wearing dress. Like, you don't have to look like a grandma in 2023. So I don't want to hear no excuses. Second excuse that's out there, how you gonna stay warm in the winter time? No, that's not a thing either. I started wearing these dresses and skirts year round. I thought I was gonna be cold too, but no. You put on a pair of leggings, literally, you actually will be warmer than you was when you were just wearing pants. At least that was the case for me. I actually not cold at all during the winter time. When I used to wear pants, I used to love wearing skinny jeans, and I would still be cold year round. Like, I really had, like, I don't know, I probably had like blood circulation issues, but I don't deal with none of that anymore, and I'm wearing dresses and skirts year round. And you can really pair it up with some cute boots. So there's no excuses for not being modest in 2023. Being modest and dressing modestly isn't about a fashion statement. It's not about really what you have on. It's about doing God's will. So if He commands you to wear dresses as a woman, modest dresses, then you should want to do that in order to show that you love Him. Like, it may seem to you like, why would He care about what I have on? Isn't it more about what's in my heart? But one, love is an action word. So how can you say that you love God and not show it in your actions? Like, if you truly do love Him, it shouldn't be a problem to do what He wrote in the Bible to do in order to show that you love Him. That's just one way of the many ways to show that you love Him. So I didn't want to hold this spoon for so long. But that's just one of the many ways that you can show that you love Him. Like, He wouldn't want His people, especially His women, out there showing everything that God, showing all their skin. He wants us covered up to represent what righteous women should look like and what they should wear. So above all else, that's why it's important to dress modest, to honor God. Comment below if you agree or disagree with anything that was said in the video, or if you just have any questions on how you can be more modest. And if you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely enjoy this one. Bye.